Hello, hello. For those coming on, hello. So good to have you here. I see Pavla, so good. Kalunya Howi's here. This is great. I love this so much. When you're coming on, feel free to, I'd love to know where you are in the world. I know that we have lots of fun people coming on today, so feel free to type in the chat. Let me know where you are. And if you can hear me okay, give me a thumbs up too, just to let me know that you can hear me all right. All right. Hi, Lisa. Hello. Welcome on. I'm sure we're going to have people strolling in the next couple minutes. So yeah, please type in the chat. Let me know where you are coming in from. I'd love to know where you are in the world. Natanya, I hope I'm saying that right. Garden Bay, Sunshine Coast, BC. Ooh, have fun. Kaluni Howies in Virginia. Amazing. Where else? Where else is everybody at? Hannah is from London, UK. I love that. I love that. So fun. Pavla, Cape Hatteras or Hatteras? One of those. I have no idea where that is, Pavla, but that sounds amazing. North Carolina. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Great. Anybody else want to share where they're coming in from today? All right. Jessica from Canada. Amazing. I love this. Lisa is from Vancouver, BC, Canada. I love this. So fun. I'm from the US. I grew up in Arizona, but I am currently in Oregon, and I will be in Boulder, Colorado in a couple days. So that's going to be my next hub. So that's where I am. Amazing. Well, I'm sure we're going to have more people kind of hopping in and coming in as we kind of continue here. But hello for everyone that's here, and thank you so much. I'm so excited for this. We had over 200 people sign up for this free offering in the last 2 days, which is so exciting. So I'm just so happy to be sharing the good medicine, you know, which is what I really see music as, is medicine that heals our hearts, it heals our souls. It's such a healthy way to express and share and embody yourself. So I really love that you all are here, and I know that you all probably connect to me in some way, because if you saw me, then you get that that's kind of the person I am. So all right, so I want to share just a little bit about myself. If you don't know of me yet, and this is your first time kind of meeting me, I feel like my background is really important about who I am and how I operate and share in the work that I do. And I know it's so great to see some of my previous clients here and current clients here, and then lots of new faces. So I'm super excited for that. So I have been singing since I was 5 years old, and I've been performing on stages since I was really, really young. So I traveled professionally for many, many years doing that. And I've released 2 albums as an artist. I'm on Spotify, I'm on YouTube, I'm on all the places. And eventually I found myself studying in a 1-year hypnotherapy program with the nation's top hypnotherapy program, Hypnosis Motivation Institute. Because I've always had, you know, besides music, I've always had a really deep love for the metaphysical and those deeper layers, you know, really understanding the subconscious and how we experience our reality as an extension of source. So I did 1 year in hypnotherapy school, and then at that time I also started working with sound bowls and started weaving in sound healing and music and hypnosis and all of that. And at the same time I started sitting in plant medicine ceremonies in sacred circles. And so, you know, that was a really big part of my journey as a musician, and understanding the power of music, like the true power of music and how it really can heal us from the inside out. And so I stand for everyone that it's their birthright to sing and to play music. You know, it's who we are. We have these bodies and these voices, and we get to do that. So I really stand for that. So yeah, that's a little bit about my background, and I've been offering transformational vocal courses for almost 5 years now, and then the drum and song course for the last couple of years. That's where I'm at now, and I'm going to be working on my third album soon, which is an album all around ceremonial music. So my heart and soul is really in music as medicine. All right, so what I'd love to do now is I'd love to talk about just kind of the overview of what we're doing today. So you all have your drums. Give me a thumbs up if you have your drum with you. All right, love that, super good. So of course I'm gonna give you some rhythm foundation tools, really set you up for success there. There is a technique on the frame drum, it's called sollcatu. So we're gonna learn a little bit of sollcatu. And then I'm going to teach you what is called the ma chant so that you can really understand how to play rhythm and how to sing at the same time. And then we're going to do some of what I call affirmational chanting, which is really fun. And it's just a great way to get into that deeper embodiment of the music itself. And then of course, if you love what we do here today and you want more of it, I'm also going to share an option for you to continue in my Drum and Song Academy, which is an 8-week program. So that's something I'm going to share as well if you absolutely love what we do here today. Also, there may be an opportunity, if we have time, to share in front of the group and get some feedback from me. So I do want to let you know that this is recorded and the replay is going to be available for about 5 to 10 days for anyone who registered for the event. So if you do volunteer yourself, just make sure that you're okay with that. And of course, most of all, know that this is a safe space. I love creating spaces where people can just come as they are, know that you're not perfect and you're here to learn and you're here to grow. So letting yourself just know it's a safe space to come as you are and get feedback. All right, so what I'd love to do before we grab our drums is I just want to invite everybody to take a moment and close your eyes. Just take a few deep breaths settling into your body. I'm excited. I feel my heart pitter-pattering. And as you continue to breathe deep, just listening to my voice, I'd love to invite you to imagine what is your total embodiment of you playing and singing. What do you envision for yourself? Maybe it's feeling absolutely, totally confident. Maybe it's singing in ceremony. Maybe it's singing on stage for the first time. Maybe it's just a deeper connection to yourself. What is that highest expression that you really desire? And just connecting and anchoring into that, letting that be your anchor point for how you learn and how you show up today. And taking another deep breath. And when you're ready, feel free to open your eyes and rejoin the group now that that vision is anchored for you. And I'd love for you all to just write in the chat, share with me some of your visions. I'd love to hear what your dreams are. What are you hoping to get out of today? And where would you like to go with this? So it could be, again, wanting to feel totally confident. It could be wanting to sing for the first time. What is your vision? Share with me in the chat so I can support you in that. Healing music to Mother Earth. So much yes, I love that. I love that. I don't know, it says iPhone, so whoever is on the iPhone, type in your name. I want to know who that is. Inca, healing sound travels to one who needs. Absolutely. It so does. And we need it too. We need our own voices. So good. I love that. Anybody else feel called to share? Ruby would love to drum and sing in ceremony. Beautiful. Love that. Always dream of performing. So good. So good. Yeah. Jessica, anchor into the rhythm and still be stable vocally. Yep, absolutely. Such a great goal. Lynn's on the iPhone from New Mexico. All right, I love it. Pavla, singing in ceremony and with people. Absolutely, yes, so much yes. Kalunya Howie, adding the drum to my singing in ceremony as well as for others, drumming to deepen my shamanic journey. Absolutely, and drumming is so good for that, and that's something I really go into in the 8-week course, is utilizing drumming as a way to enter into trance states and connect that way. So I love that, Kalunya Howie. Beautiful. Anybody else feel called to share? Any vision? Lisa, anchoring sacred time, beating out healing, compassionate love for new earth. Ah, I love this. I love this. I feel everyone's heart in here. That makes me so happy. I love that so much. All right, well, this is really good stuff. So what I would love to do now is have everyone grab your drum if you don't have it already. And let's see. I want to talk about just the difference between a frame drum and a buffalo drum really quick. So the frame drum typically has a little groove in there so that you can play standing or play in a position that's called upright, okay? What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing lap style. So I'll have to adjust a little bit in order to do that. Lap style is where we have the drum on our leg. So if you're right hand dominant, you'll want the drum on your left hand, left leg. Otherwise, you can always switch if you're left hand dominant. So the frame drum, okay, you can get all of those little like textures out of it, right? All these little things. Okay, the buffalo drum is more of, right, it has this kind of backing, it's a little bit thicker. It could be also, frame drums and buffalo drums are both out of real skin or fiber skin or fake. But the buffalo drum technically is more used with the mallet. Okay, I have played my buffalo drum like a frame drum before, and it's worked well, but you can hear probably that there's a little bit less texture. So I see some of you have some really epic drums. Yeah. Oh, so fun, so fun. Yeah, this is great. And then this one is my goat skin, so I get a little bit more texture out of that, which is really fun. So this is a 22-inch. It's really big to play for lap style for long periods of time, which is why you may have seen in my email I recommended to start around a 16 or 14-inch. This is a 14-inch here, and the buffalo drum is a 16. So, gosh, I got the squeakiest chair today. So I'm gonna play with this one. So what I want to do is teach you the first basic part, which is called doom. D-O-U-M is how it's spelled. So what you're going to do playing lap style is you place your left hand, if you have it on your left leg, up top, and your hand kind of sits like this, because eventually we're going to use that. We don't want it like this, because then we mute the sound, right? We want it to kind of hang out on top here, okay? And then our right hand is going to, we want our thumb pigeoned onto the rim here, okay? So it's kind of your anchor point. And our doom is going to hit like this, okay? And we want a flat hand, and we also want to make sure that we are bouncing it off. So I'm not doing that, right? I'm getting a good bounce. So let's just play the doom a few times in a row. Feel free to just sing the doom with me. Doom, 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 doom. Good. And I'm just going to give you a few corrections because I can see some of your hands, which you all are doing really good. So when you do this, you want to almost pivot your arm and wrist. So my elbow is a little bit up too, which helps me. So then, right, so I'm not doing this, but I have a nice flat, right? Yeah, really good, really good. All right, here's our doom, okay? Give me thumbs up if you feel pretty solid on the doom. All right, love it, love it. Okay, so now we're gonna do what's called the tek, T-E-K. So you're gonna keep your thumb on the pivot point and you're gonna hit the rim. You can do this with your middle finger or your ring. I like to use my middle for this a lot. And you also want to get that kind of slapping off sensation. Tap, tech, tech, tech. Sometimes I will go like that and actually drop it down. You can do either one, but definitely want to make sure it's not holding, but it's slapping off. Tech, tech, tech. And you can see here again that my elbow is lifted up. Tech, 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 tech. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's tech. So let's just weave the doom and the tech together really quick just to practice those two pieces. So here we go. It's going to go doom, tech, doom, tech, doom, tech, doom, tech. Good. Now I want to invite you, when you're ready, we're going to sing the soccatto. Doom, tech, 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 doom, tech. 4 more. Doom, tech, doom, tech, doom, tech. Last one. Doom, tech. All right, so that's doom and tech. Give me a thumbs up if you feel pretty good on that so far. Awesome, amazing. Okay, so let's just work with those now. We have other pieces to soccatto, but I want to start with just the doom and the tech. And what I want to do is we're going to talk about 4/4 timing. So if you know what 4/4 timing is, raise your hand if you're aware of that. Okay, awesome. And if you don't know what 4/4 timing is, raise your hand. So I have an idea there too. Okay, great. So I made a little sheet that's going to break down what 4/4 timing is, and I want to show it to you visually. So let me just share my screen here with you. Okay. You know what? That's not going to be big enough. So let me get you a bigger screen share. Da, 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 da. Okay, so I really believe in seeing things visually helps us really understand and give us a reference to where we are at musically. So this is really going to be representing 4/4 timing, which is also going to be our ma chant. So don't worry about that quite yet. But each of these lines here are 4 measures. This is actually paper I've been using for my clients for years. So we have 4 measures here, and then each one of these means different things. So this is 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 2 counts. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, 1 count. 1, 1, 1. 1 half count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. Okay, so when we look at this here, we know that each measure gets 4 beats. So that means we hold out 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We hit on the 1. So let's all try just that together. Ready? 5, 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try out 2 counts. So now it's going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, next measure. These are actually supposed to be colored in, but don't worry about that. So now this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Last one here goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, so let's do this. We're going to practice with just the doom, and we're going to go through this whole thing from top to end. All right, so let's just try it out. I'm going to put on the metronome. If you get an opportunity, download a metronome on your phone. That's going to be a really great way to help you practice and lock in your timing. So metronome is going to sound something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Next line. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, that makes sense. Give me a thumbs up if you grabbing onto that. All right, so let's do it one more time with the drum. All right, this time I'm not going to count. I'm just going to play. All right, so you'll hear the metronome in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, and here we go. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 2. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right. So, how'd you do? How'd you do? Give me a thumbs up if you felt like you did good. Awesome. Okay, we got a couple of these here. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna have more practice time with that. So what I want to do now is we're actually gonna add in our voices for this. So we're gonna sing this with our voice, but we're gonna play the one beat with the drum. So let me show you what I mean here. And I'm gonna actually screen share again with you so you can take a look at this. So when I mean we play on the one beat, it means we're playing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? But our voice is gonna be singing all of these beats here. So I'm going to sing it through you once through. This is called the Ma chant, and then we'll grab on and do it together after that, okay? So it's going to go Ma, 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 All right, so see how it's holding down the one beat with the drum, which comes each time one of these notes come in each measure, but my voice is singing all of these beats here on ma. All right, so let's give it a go. Let's do it 2 times through from beginning to end total, and we'll go from there. All right, so here's our metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Here we go. Ma, 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 All right, so how did you do? Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling good about that. Okay, good. I love this. Awesome. All right, so that's the ma chant. So that's helpful because eventually you'll know, oh, if I'm singing in 4/4 timing, la da 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 da. Right, so now I know where I'm at in reference to all of that. Jessica asks, what is your metronome set at? I am at 50 beats per measure. Yeah, I recommend 50 beats per measure is a really great place to start because you can practice all of those half notes really, really well. And then as you get better, you kind of speed up your metronome and start to get more progressed with that. Okay, does anybody have any other questions on what we've done so far? If you do, type it in the chat. Okay, amazing. So I'd love to invite a volunteer. If anyone would like to share the ma chant, does anyone feel like really, comfortable, like they got this down? If you do, raise your hand, let me know. Anyone feel like, okay. Oh, Jade, love it, love it. Jade, would you be willing to sing and share the ma chant with us?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, can you put the visual back on?
What visual?
The ma chant.
Absolutely. Yep. Let me do that for you right now. There you go. All right. Whenever you're ready.
Ma, 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 ma,
Let's give Jade some love. Awesome. Thank you, sister, for sharing your voice. Going first. I love the courage. So good.
Thanks. I didn't have time to think.
That's it. You feel the impulse and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go, right? Awesome, awesome. Does anyone else feel called to share the ma chant in circle here? If you do, raise your hand. Kalunya Howie. Okay, let's give it a go. Would you like me to share the screen for you as well?
Sure.
Okay.
My drum is a little wanky because it's a buffalo, so don't mind the sound.
No worries. It's
Beautiful.
a rhythm. All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Ma, 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 ma. Actually, I'm going too fast in the second one, huh?
Yep. So,
Okay.
make sure. Oh, good. I'm unmuted. Okay. So, yeah, those first ones are really slow.
Okay. Ma.
Make sure you're counting. You want to count 4 in the back of your head, right?
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
you try it out again.
Okay. Ma, 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 ma. I'm losing it. I don't remember how it goes now.
Yes, no problem. No problem. So, Kalunya Howie, let's do this. We're going to do it all together one more time.
Okay.
You can really, really lock that in. Yeah.
Okay.
This time, I'm going to add just a little bit more of an advanced technique. Okay. So now we're going to add in our tech. All right. So it's going to look like this. We're going to oscillate between the doom and the tech. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
2.
Oh, hold on one sec, Kalunya Howie. I'm going to mute you. There we go. Okay. So let's start over here, and I'm going to share my screen with you all as well, so we can have that as a reference. Okay, so, and I'm going to pin my video for you as well. Okay, there we go. So it's going to go like this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, so that last one's going to be a little bit trickier because it's super fast. So if you can't get that right away, it's totally okay. All right, so let's go ahead and try it out just like that, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I'm actually going to slow it down just a little bit so we can fit all those notes in. So we're at 45 beats per measure, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Tech. 2, 3, 4. Boom, tech, 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 boom, tech. All right. How was that? Was it a little tricky at first? Some of us good, thumbs up, feeling sweet. Okay, great. So I find that when we get those, there's for me there's like a really pleasurable sensation, right? Of getting that like that like the texture of it. So for me, it becomes something that's like it feels so pleasurable. So I hope that you're feeling that too in some way, whether however you're connecting to it. So what I'd like to do from here, let's just sitting with that as a foundation, right? 4/4 timing. So what I'd love to do is I'd love to bring in our voices a little bit now, and really do that with the affirmational chanting. So the reason why I love affirmational chanting is because I believe that the thoughts that we think, the affirmations that we think, they take a whole new level when we actually speak them out, right? So say, for example, I am opening my heart might be mine for the day. Okay, so when I actually speak that, it's placing it into the fabric of the universe. When I sing it, I think it takes it to a whole other level, because when we sing, we can't hide, right? We're embodying, our voice is an extension of our heart and soul. So that's why I love affirmational chanting, because it helps us really use the vibration of intention plus the vibration of our voice, and soaks it into our body and out, right? Gets that dual experience of the inner and outer reality. So let's say, for example, mine is I am opening my heart. So I might use the framework of the Ma chant. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then now I'm going to sing this in the way that feels good for me. I am opening my heart. 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 Hey, I am opening my heart. I am opening my heart. I am opening my heart. Hey. All right. Yeah, so I saw some of you kind of join me in there. So awesome to see that. So that feels really good, right? It's like, oh, then I get to sink into that. So for you, I want everyone to take a moment and just think, what's the affirmation that I want to chant today? What do I really want to embody? For you, it might be, I am an abundant being. I am the infinite divine. I am getting better at singing, right? It could be anything. So take a moment, and then when you have it, I want you to write it in the chat. Jade says, I am a channel of divine grace. So good. Lynn says, I am love. Yes, that one never gets old. Inka, I am happy right now. Yes, that is such a good one. Kalunya Howie, I am a singing seer. Aho. Aho. By the way, aho is short for aho matakuyasin, which means to all my relations. We are all connected, right? Those are phrases. So great. We use it in circles to solidify each other's prayers, right? So kalunya Howie, aho to that. Ruby, I am infinite possibility. Oh, I love that so much. Pavla, I'm releasing my negative thoughts. Pavla, I want to, along with that, I just feel called to invite you to even think about the positive side of that. So perhaps you're even saying, I'm embracing my positive thoughts, right? Because then you're bringing all of your awareness on bringing in the positivity, right? Opposed to the releasing, which is just as important. But Hannah, I am filling my being with love. Ah, so good. Lisa, I stand in my truth and love. Oh, these are so good. These are so good. So what I'd love to do is I'd love to have one volunteer here. So let me make sure. So if that's you, go ahead and raise your hand. If you want to volunteer, I know it's a little scary at first. I need one brave soul to volunteer yourself. And I will call on you if we have no volunteers, but I know there is someone that feels that little thing that's like, oh, I think it might be me. Who is it? Okay, I'm gonna pick one of you. All right, let's see. Miss Hannah, will you volunteer for us? She's like, oh my God, I knew it. I knew she was gonna pick me. I should have just volunteered. Okay, so Miss Hannah, I'm gonna ask to unmute you. All right, and so Hannah, I am filling my being with love. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Yay. So, Hannah, before we include the drum, can you just sing however you would sing that? And I want you to also know that there's no right or wrong way how you sing it. Just trust your voice and let it flow through you. Yeah? All right, whenever you're ready. Just a few times through, and then whenever you're
Okay.
done, I'll help you bring in the drum. Okay.
Okay. I am filling my being with love. I am filling my being with love. I am filling my being with love. I am filling my being with love.
Love for that already. So good, sister. So good, so good. So I love the healing resonance in your voice. That was so delicious to receive. So what I'd love to invite you to do now is add in the drum of how that feels right for you. And if you have any questions, we can go from there. But I feel intuitively I want to let you just kind of feel what that might be for you. All right, whenever you're ready.
With the singing as well, together, yeah?
Yes, together.
I am filling my being with love. I am filling my being with love. I am filling my being with love. I am filling my being with love.
Amazing, amazing. You did it so well. You were hitting on the one beat. Was it what you chose, right? I am feeling my beat. 3, 4, la, 2, 3, 4. I am feeling, right? So that was amazing. So again, let's just give Hannah some love really quick. Thank you so much for volunteering. That was beautiful and so cool. Yeah, I love it. So soothing, including how he says spirit bumps. Yeah, this is so good. So, what I'd love to do is I want to take a moment to just all go into your own space, and I want you to practice your affirmation with your playing. And then we're going to come back here in about 2 to 3 minutes or so, and we're going to continue on. But I want to give you the opportunity to kind of feel what yours might be and lock that in, okay? So, feel free to go into your space, and we'll come back on in a couple minutes.
I need to mute myself, right?
All right. How's everybody feeling with that? Thumbs up. Yeah. Great, good. I wanted to give you a little time to really, sink into it. Because really there's two aspects that are happening here. The first is the technical, which is all of the ways in which our brain has to really be involved and we're really thinking a lot, right? We're getting it down in our bodies. And then there's the other piece, which is the embodiment piece, which is the part that we all want to sink into, right? Is that part where we're connected to what we're saying, we're in our joy, we're, all of that. So, that is, I think, so important when we're doing this is we take the time to really study the technical piece, which we're using a lot of our mind, but then it becomes so ingrained in our muscle memory that we can sink into the embodiment. So I really wanted to give you a little bit of space to really feel your own affirmation because that's the point, right? Is the feeling of it. So does anyone feel called to share what their affirmation might be? Yes, Jessica. You have a question? Oh, you want to share? Okay, great. So I think
Hello, can you hear me? So, do you want me to play it?
yeah, please play it, sing it, share it.
I am an instrument of peace. I am an instrument of peace. I am an instrument of peace. I am an instrument of peace.
Wow. Let's give Jessica some love. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Thank you.
it's so beautiful to receive. I love what you all are coming up with. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. My heart is exploding right now. So beautiful. Does anyone else want to share? We have space for one more person. If anyone wants either support or they want to share, does anyone feel called? Going once, going twice. Let's see. What about Ruby? Miss Ruby, can you share yours? Share yours with us.
Okay. I didn't use the slow rhythm. Is that okay?
Totally okay. It's whatever feels good for you.
Let's see if I can recreate it now. I am infinite possibility. I am infinite possibility. I am infinite possibility. I am infinite possibility.
Woo! Yes, let's give Ruby some love for that. So good. I love it. So what you did, you combined your rhythm with your speaking voice. Da, 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 da. That was really awesome. Yes. So good. I love this. So I hope that was really supportive for all of you and just giving you some kind of things to anchor into and, giving you some ways in which you can really start involving this in a practice. And, it is a practice. And I like to come to music as a ritual, because it can be something that can really nourish and fill us up. So that's something I really, really like to support and promote. So what I'd love to do now is just share a little bit about what it would look like if you do want to continue, if you absolutely love what's happening here and you're like, I know that I want more. So basically there's an 8-week course coming up and it starts October 3rd. And we're going to be learning 3 different medicine music songs in it. So one of the ones we're singing is Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Yeah, who knows that song? Yeah, sounds familiar. Okay, so that's one we're learning. We're learning I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the Yeah, there's that one. We're learning, grab my other drum. We're learning, let's see. Strong winds, deep waters, tall trees, warm fires. I can feel you in my body. I can feel you in my soul. Yeah, you guys know that one too, maybe? Yeah, they're like common medicine circle songs. So we're learning those three. And then we have a few other things we're going to do. And actually, I think it would be easier if I kind of give you a visual for that. So let me just share my screen with you really quickly. Okay, so those are the three medicine covers we're learning. I'm also going to teach you basic rhythms to intermediate advanced techniques. We're learning 4-beat rhythms, 5-beat rhythms. You're going to get some worksheets so that you can practice and write your own rhythms. We're learning ancient Egyptian rhythms and Greek 7-beat rhythms. So lots of fun ways in there that you can play. It's going to give you a lot of diversity so that you feel empowered. You're also going to be learning the soukatu. You're going to be seeing it visually. You're going to understand how you can write out the soukatu as well. So you have a really amazing foundation with that. How to sing and play at the same time. Of course, we did a little bit of that today with a ma chant. We're going to be diving deeper into that. We're going to be working with singing improvisationally. So really, harnessing your own channel and connecting to your own essence so that whatever flows through you, you're able to do that strongly with holding a rhythm with the frame drum. We're going to be working more with affirmational chanting. In some of our live sessions, we're going to be talking more about going into trance states and using that to manifest. So that's some really yummy stuff there. And then in our live sessions, we're also going to be working with how to write and compose your own songs. So this is something that is one of my favorite things to share because there is no one like you and no one has the songs like you inside your heart in the way that you sing them. So I find that writing your own song can be such an empowering thing. It can be so healing. And you never know, it could be one of those songs that also gets shared around the world in circles. So that's all the stuff we're going to be doing there. It's valued at $997. If you've in this workshop or you're watching the replay, then I'm offering it to you guys all at $499. And there are payment plans as well if that's something that you want to do. Also, along with the drum and song, if you're someone who's like, I really want to work on my singing more, I really want to strengthen my singing and feel more confident there, then you can also bundle with my vocal library, which is 3 months of technical exercises and like tons and tons of exercises that you get to practice and play with. So that would be $777 for the full bundle. So you get the 3 months of the vocal library and the drum and song included as well. One thing to note as well is that if you enter in this next course, which starts October 3rd, I will also let you guys enter into the next round as well. So you have lifetime access here for both of these things, and then the live sessions are the bonus for the whole program. Yeah, so there is that. And again, there's payment plans if that is something you want as well. And then we have all of the extra little info here. So if you're someone that's like, I know I want to do this, this is so awesome, it's resonating with my heart and soul, and I can't wait, then so you can either send me a message. I'm also going to post this link here in the chat so that you can go straight to the site and hop in with us. And then if you have any questions, let me know. Inka says, how do you do that thing with fist and thumb? Yes, so all of that is stuff I'm going to be showing you in the 8-week program. That involves more of the soukatu. There's a bunch of more techniques that we're going to get into with the drumming in the 8-week program. Great, and then if anyone has any other questions on any of that, the split options are, it's either $499 pay in full, or you can do $188 3 times, or $777 for the bundle, or $288 split 3 ways. So with the bundle, you're actually saving $111 from both programs. So that's a little bonus there too. All right. So does anyone have any questions about any of that or anything they want to share at all before we go today? Thank you, Kalum Yahawi. Thank you so much. Lynn says, I'm in, but I gotta go. Thank you. Yay, I'm so happy to have you, Lynn. So exciting. Jade says, that was so lovely and inspiring. Thank you, Hannah. Such a wonderful session. Lisa, thank you. Ruby, love this. Thank you. Yay. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Thank you all so much for showing up and being a part of this. And I'm really looking forward to having you in the deeper container. And other than that, feel free to stay in touch. And I love you all so much for showing up. Keep sharing your beautiful voices. Lots of love. Have a beautiful day.